says starter stuff, multi-inning strength, and he went 5 for 5 with a 1.5 ERA at closer last September. So and now he's doing good. So okay, Miles Mikolas came back last year. He was only 8 pitchers had more quality starts than he did last year, but this season 9 quality starts, tied with Dakota Hudson for the third most in the division. I'll tell you something. The rotation doesn't work around them. Hudson's growing. Flaherty looks like he can be great. Mikolas must be reliable, and that he's not. Not reliable. And who's the leadoff hitter? It's been a drag. He's got a 201 batting average for the Cardinals leadoff hitters. A 299 on-base percentage. That's last. They have the fewest hits. They got only 71 hits from the leadoff hitter. By far, that's the worst. So, the Cubs have 100. That's second to the most. They need that leadoff hitter. So if they're gonna come back, they got some work to do. And Washington, something has changed. The Nationals won 28-11 from May 24th to July 7th. Baseball's best record, but they got some work to do. They're atop the wild card standings. They're 6 games behind the Braves, and they have a fighting chance. They've won 70% of their last 40 games. Hard to sustain, considering the Nationals just went 10 for 2 against Miami, Detroit, and Kansas City. So let's keep that in mind, okay? But 7 matchups with the Braves. That could determine whether Washington can compete in the division. If the Nationals take 43 of their final 73 games, they'll finish with 90 wins. They'll be right in the playoff mix. Strasburg, Corbin, Scherzer line up to play against the Phillies. The rotation as a whole, and including Anibal Sanchez and rookie Austin Voth, the rotation has a 1.9 ERA in the past 12 games. The offense, it could be good, but, short slumps. Rendon, Turner, Soto. They just got 4 days of rest. Washington could blow it away in the National League. Thanks, everybody. We're still going to get on to the American League. You see, nothing to talk about, right? Nothing to talk about. Good, nothing to talk about. I can't believe how many people are in the chat room this morning, and we thank you all. Absolutely love you all. Thanks so much. Don't forget, we're on our way to Cleveland Monday. If you'd like to meet up with us, give me a call. Send me an email. Tweet me. Facebook me. Or just knock on my door. Going to the American League, DJ Stewart earned the chance before an ankle injury cut his time short out in Baltimore. He could really earn his way back once he's healthy. Although the next set of outfielders could be Austin Hayes. If he's healthy enough to log in a solid month or so in AAA Norfolk, he had a hamstring injury. Maybe Hunter Harvey, Dylan Tate will come out of the bullpen. It's unlikely that the Orioles will get ahead of schedule and promote anybody who's not on the 40-man roster. I'm talking about Keegan Aiken or even Ryan Mountcastle. So, but they could force their hand. But I'm not too sure. I'm excited about the White Sox. Eloy, Lucas Giolito, Tim Anderson, Yohan Moncada. There's a lot of buzz going on the South Side. It's important for the White Sox to keep it going the next 2.5 months to build momentum. The question is, will Alex Colomé, who's had a great year, under club control for one more year, could he be traded? Ronaldo Lopez, 6.34 ERA, highest in the majors among qualifying pitchers. Dylan Cease, who threw a bullpen session Saturday, has another one lined up Wednesday, scheduled to make his second start Tuesday against the Royals. So this is bad. And how about Luis Roberts? He was in the leadoff spot in AAA. Went 3 for 5. Hit 2 home runs, including a grand slam. 2 runs scored. Career high 7 RBIs. How about that one for you? He's the top. He hit a combined 349. 16 homers, 53 RBIs in 73 games for Class A, Winston-Salem and Double-A Birmingham. So then he got promoted. He was in the Futures game. I got to tell you, White Sox, I'm placing a bet right now. White Sox win the division next year. Good morning to Zelmo. Morning, Zelmo. There you go. Cleveland Indians, Danny Salazar, making a long way back, trying to get back. He took an important step on Thursday. His first live minor league action since the 2017 playoffs. Rehab start Thursday night for Akron. 2 2/3, gave up an earned run. 46 pitches. Said he felt great through 27 strikes. So he's rehabbing. Got that surgically repaired right shoulder. He missed the entire season. We'll see. Detroit, a lot of prospects. Lots of prospects. They're looking to trade Nick Castellanos. They're looking to trade Shane Green. Castellanos is scheduled to hit free agency at the end of the year, so the Tigers won't get much. All right? Relief help is needed by every team, so Green should find the suitor. Matt Boyd, they're looking for a lot. I don't even know if they're going to trade him. Focusing on 4 young Tigers who could be part of the next contending team. They got to see what Heimer Candelario has, Jacoby Jones, Christian Stewart, and starter Spencer Turnbull. So this is going to be big. Candelario's taken a step back offensively. Jones has really showed up good until he got hurt. Stewart has gone through the rookie struggles, but he's been okay. Turnbull now he has an opportunity to solidify his position. Now, here's the thing. Jake Rogers, Daz Cameron, Willie Castro could be part of the first Tiger youngsters to arrive when they expand in September. So they'll start to add some prospects. Given the Tigers' rotation problems, Kyle Funkhauser could arrive sooner than September, but don't expect Casey Mize or Matt Manning to make their debuts this season. You got that? Not Mize, not Manning. Now in Kansas City, the Royals have purchased Bubba Starling from the Omaha team, AAA. He'll be in tomorrow's game against Detroit. And 26 years old. He was hitting .310 with 7 home runs and 9 stolen bases. He was the 5th pick in the 2011 draft, just ahead of All-Stars Anthony Rendon, Francisco Lindor, ahead of Rendon, Lindor, Baez, and Springer. Wow. Now, it didn't seem possible a month ago, but the Cleveland Indians have been reeling in the Minnesota Twins, and things are interesting. Minnesota led at one time by 11.5 games. It's down to 5.5. So they play Cleveland, Progressive Field, in a 3-game series starting Friday. So let's see. Cleveland had a soft spot in its schedule. They won 6 straight, 21 of 29. And we'll see. But look, when you start an outfield of Tyler Naquin, Leonis Martin, Jake Bowers, and with Jose Ramirez starting out poorly, Lindor on the injured list, forget about it. On June 2nd, Cleveland was 29-30. The Twins were 40-18. Looked over. But they're back. So we'll see. This is a huge series. Huge, okay? Cleveland's benefited. They played Detroit, Kansas City, Baltimore, Cincinnati. They got 14 games left after the Twins series with Detroit, Kansas City, and Toronto. So we'll see how that all works out. Seattle, they started off 13-2, then they crashed 12-33, then 7-21 in the month of May. They were terrible in every way it could be going. But they'll make some personnel changes. Injuries to, look, from the July 1st to the All-Star break, they were 14-20. So we'll see what kind of changes they're going to make. Their desire to move veteran players is very clear. Mike Leake, D. Gordon, reliever Aronis Elias. That's why I think Strickland is going to be such a big addition. So we'll see. Get Strickland. Elias will be traded if they can. J.P. Crawford's emerged. Malik Smith has emerged. Vogelback, Domingo Santana. And finally, in Toronto, what can you say? The Blue Jays, you don't have to look too deep to see that Vlad and Kayvon Biggio and Lourdes Gurriel, Danny Jansen, they've all got very big upsides, very big. But Friday night, they play the Yankees. Stroman is already cleaned out his locker. How about that? Stroman has cleaned out his locker. The Braves have big interest in Marcus Stroman. That's what I'm hearing. Giles, the relief pitcher, has helped the Jays by pitching as well as he has. And given that the Jays are so rarely in safe situations, he is expendable. But when does Bichette get his shot at the big leagues? The sum of Dante Bichette. So, look, Guerrero, Biggio, Bichette, he's been on fire, hitting .361 for AAA Buffalo. So we'll see. Galvis has played well. Eric Sogard has played well. So, look, Guerrero at third, Bichette at short, Biggio at second. I'll end this podcast with that. On a high note, if you're a Toronto Blue Jay fan. Okay, sincere, loving thanks to everybody. Don't forget, contact us if you want to say hello. Thanks to the Beach Bum and Cam and Cha-Cha, the Amazings and DK Lush and Devaka Bizzle Danny. Easy kill. Let me know. J.R. Matz, Leonard Donaldson, the great Mal Powell, Mitchell Horston. Tito Luna, great to have you back. Short Porch, a great addition to the family. That guy, Unholy Toledo, Zelmo. And believe me when I tell you, we got a cast of thousands. Thanks, everybody, and we'll see you again back on Monday. Somebody will be here. That I guarantee.